Hey guys, I thought I'd try something different. So this is a Roblox game, which is a story about a cone and your journey through a crazy adventure where you ultimately discover what is happening to you and to all the other cones in the world. And there's one thing that's unique about our cone that has some importance later on that you see no other cone has, that we see right now at least. And that is that our cone, like the little white band on it, has a little crack in it. So because of that, we were able to move. Also, you can see that our cones are slightly different than all the other cones. All the other ones kind of look identical. But yeah, this game was made by the Roblox game creator Defaultio, and he's the one behind Lumber Tycoon 2. I think he's also working on some other games or something. I don't know too much about him. My brother's the one who introduced me to this game. He plays Lumber Tycoon a lot, and then he saw that Defaultio was making some other stuff, so he's like, hey, check out this cone game. It's really cool. And I was like, you know what, this actually does look really cool. So yeah, I played through it, really enjoyed it, and I decided that I would make a video on it. So I hope you guys enjoy this journey through the game with me. Oh yeah, my brother is Donut Crazy, by the way, so shout out to Donut Crazy. So this beginning here, I think it's kind of like timer based. If you run whichever direction, I don't think it really matters. But after a little while, a car is going to appear that sucks up the cones. And I'm just going to head straight towards it so we can get sucked up faster and just move on to the next area. So I'm trying to speedrun through this game, actually. So I'll explain it as I go, but I'm trying to beat this game as fast as I can. That is my strategy right now. So what we did there, you see on the wall, there's like a pattern of 3. So on the wall to the right, that part took me a while to figure out. Took me and him a while to figure out. So if you see on the wall, there's a pattern of 3, like the left one, the top middle one, and the bottom right one. Like bottom left, top middle, bottom right. So kind of like a triangle like this. That's the pattern you need to press the buttons in on. So you need cones on the left, bottom, top middle, and bottom right. And as long as you have that for just even a split second, it triggers the door to open. So at first we're like, oh, there's buttons in here. We have to, we have to push every button down and turn them all green. But that didn't work, so we're like, what the heck? And then we noticed on the wall there's that little pattern. So if you match the buttons to that pattern, then the door will open. And also, when we first played this game, we didn't know you could hit shift to grab stuff. So if you didn't know that, now you do. Use shift to grab stuff and move it out of the way. This part took us a long time to figure out the first time we tried it. But it's actually really simple. You just have to move these boxes out from under this ramp. And it'll go down. Let's grab this one too. I didn't do that as fast as I could, but whatever. It's good enough. And then you can just squeeze up here, go past these boxes, and then into this section. So first time I played through this, I grabbed 3 little twigs, and I thought that's what you needed to do, because, the furnace up here didn't light up all the way. But you can actually get by with just using 1 big twig, one of this one, the one to my left, or the one that I'm right next to right now. So you can just grab one of these big ones, carry it with you. All you need is 1 big one and you will be set. So save yourself a lot of trouble trying to grab the little twigs and carry them, because it takes so long to get multiple. And just grab a big one. Trust me, yeah, so much better. Alright, this part's a little tricky to get up. You can kind of wiggle your way up that, make it a little bit easier. Yeah, and for a little while I thought you had to use 2 twigs. So I was going through this section with 2 and just pushing one with the cone while I carried the other. And that was fairly fast. That was a decent strategy. But yeah, you can get by with just 1 twig, so we don't have to go through that trouble. So we take it through this cave, and then there is a little furnace. And when we put a twig in the furnace and then close it behind it, the furnace powers the gate to open if we activate the little lever on the pipe right here. So I'm going to set this twig down, open the furnace, and then put the twig in. If I can do that. There we go. Let's grab this, put it in there. See if this will close behind it. There we go. See, it went up into the red. And now we can activate that. And I'm not even going to look. I have faith that it opened. So you can look out that little window and it gives you a view of where the gate is. But I'm pretty sure the gate opened, so hopefully it did. So we're going to just go on our way here. Be more efficient. Not to say, I didn't know you could do all this kind of stuff in Roblox. A lot of people think Roblox is only certain types of games or whatever, but the fact that you can make this whole story type of game in Roblox is actually really cool. Like, people are using it as like a game development thing is awesome. Like how people use Minecraft to make story maps. This is so cool that people are doing the same thing with Roblox. And all the fancy cameras and stuff. Wow. Yeah, Defaulty did a really great job on this. I am very impressed. I like kind of chill ambient kind of stuff too as well, so I know this might not be your cup of tea if you're into faster, like FPS, first person games like that, but I kind of like this. Puzzle games are up my alley. So yeah, that gate opened up. Now we can walk through here and go into the sewer section of the story. So I tried something. Also, I noticed there's lots of triangles on the walls in different points of the story. Not really sure what they mean. I think they're just kind of there. I don't think they have any significance that I can tell. I think they're just kind of there. It's like decoration or kind of signs to show that you're going the right way. All right, so now we're in the sewer, and I tried something. So in this sewer section, there's a dark tunnel, and you need a light to get through it to see your way. And I thought you might be able to go through it without the light, but I don't think you actually can. Because I was trying to find my way through the tunnel. But I think that you're just kind of like blocked off, like there's an invisible wall or something, unless you're carrying the light. And now I'm going to do this part in the dark, because you can actually do this section in the dark if you do it right. All right, there we go. Get the door open. It's kind of a trick I learned. So normally you go down to the pool down there, grab the light first, and then you go over here and open the door, because you can see it with the light. But I just found out you can kind of do that part without the light. I think it's a little more efficient that way too. Now we're going to grab this light and bring it with us, because we are going to need it for this section up ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and set it down over here for now. The section up ahead is kind of tricky. First, I'm going to go grab the pliers, I think. Or tweezers, or pliers, cutters. It's right here. So we use this to cut the wire, detach the light from the wire. And I'm going to see if I can kind of pull the box and these pliers at the same time. to be more efficient, maybe. See how well it goes. Nah, I kind of dropped him. Trying to juggle too many things. Alright. That slope's annoying to get up. Get up and down. Alright, so we're going to bring these pliers over here to this wire. Cut it, and then we're going to put this in the water here. Perfect. And then we can bring this, and anytime this cord touches the water to our left, and anywhere this water goes, it will light this light up. So that is good. It's going to go this way. Moving the boxes can be tricky going up slopes, because they kind of like clip into it a little. If you carry it to your side, though, it works a little better. Yeah, so you kind of got stuck. So we go to the side of it. There we go. And then we're going to block this water thing off here, because while that thing is on, we can't get past it, and we need to get past it to get to the next section. Okay. So now we're going to grab this wire with the light and head into the next section of the sewer. Oh, I dropped the light along the way. Whoops. Didn't even notice. Okay. Lost a little bit of time, but not much. Yeah, so like I said, I try to get through this section without using the light. And as far as I could tell, you can't do it. But I'm going to kind of pay careful attention to how I move here. Wait, why is this light not lighting up? Yeah, it's not lighting up. Oh yeah, you can maybe do this part in the dark. Interesting. Okay. Maybe you just have to be carrying a light. Maybe it doesn't actually have to be on. Alright, well I might have a new strat if I'm going to try to do another speedrun of this and get my time better. Alright, interesting. Okay, still kind of figuring things out. So that's interesting. Alright, so you can't actually make it across those pipes there. I've tried getting across those pipes, and they seem to just force you off. You can't make it all the way across. So, you know, it's part of the story that you have to fall in. Alright, so in this section, you bounce around. It's like a dream kind of sequence. And you notice that none of the cones have the white part on them. And now, all of a sudden, all the cones can jump and they look happy. It's like a cone heaven. They're all playing. But what's this? Uh-oh. This section freaked me out so much the first time I played. I was like, "Wow, oh no!" Like, you're trying to escape, but I'm actually going to go to the middle, because I want to fall in first. There we go. Alright, because yeah, we're trying to get through this fast. So you can try to avoid that as long as you can, but inevitably you will eventually fall in. You can't resist that thing. So it's like our cone had a bad dream. He got spit out by the sewer, and now he's here. So we are going to go this way. And yeah, the design of this whole thing is pretty good. First time I played it, he had to take it down for a little bit to, there's some kind of bugs or something that he had to fix. So he took it down for a little bit to fix them, and now it's up and running, and it is awesome. But yeah, first time I played, once you got to like the sewer section, there's just like an invisible wall. And there is the cone plant. So I'm going to set that there for later. And we are going to come this way and sneak in the back way to a spot down here. I'm just going to grab this box. I'm not sure what the most efficient route for this section is yet. Like maybe grabbing a brick would be better than a box. You'll see what we need it for in a second here. But yeah, this grate is completely busted, so we can go in here into this back room with like a evil experimentation machine. That's what you kind of think at first, right? But we can actually use this to our advantage. So let's shake the gear off, grab it, attach it to the machine. And at first I couldn't figure out what the heck to do, because there's so many other pieces and things in this room. Also, there's some cool like Easter eggs and hidden things in this game. But yeah, you just drop something on the lever, and then that machine will activate while you're up high enough to get into it. And this machine pops off the white part of the cone. Hooray! So now that that's gone, we are free. We can jump, we can move around a lot better. It's much nicer. So it turns out the cones are kind of being like enslaved with these cuffs. The white parts are keeping them from having any thought or anything. And this section is really tricky actually, because it's hard to tell perspective on these pipes right here where to actually fall down. Oh my gosh, come on, get to the right. Nah, darn. Yeah, if I do this in one try, that's probably going to be the biggest time save on a speedrun of this game. Oof. Alright, third try is the charm. Oh, okay. Got to here. And the cone is really slidey, so it's hard to control. Oh, come on. Yeah, and that jump is actually pretty hard too. On the pipes, it is incredibly slidey, so yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, this took me like 8 tries the first time to do this section, because the cone likes to do that. Sometimes it'll just fall to the side and you can't control it anymore. But, you know, it's a cone, so can't really blame it. So this part is so tricky. I haven't figured out a good way to do it. You literally go to the edge and jump, and it's like, nope, don't make it. For some reason your jump isn't a full jump every time, which is annoying. Especially for the final endgame part. Alright, we got it. So just jump up here and go through this tunnel. Whew. Alright, once you beat that section, if you're just trying to beat the game, then you beat the easiest part, I think. Or the hardest part. That platforming section is kind of brutal. Then we jump on this box, on the trash can up here. And go over here. Grab a box. Make our way into here. So now we are in the facility. And in order to beat the game and free the cones, you can use these boxes. Uh-oh. Oops, my game crashed. So we're gonna hit continue. Yeah, it crashed when I picked up the box in the factory here. Hopefully that didn't lose us too much time. Alright, so yeah, what I was saying was, in order to beat the game and free the cones, there's a lever up here to our left that you have to activate. And juggling all the boxes, getting them over there is really tricky. But yeah, so what you do is there's a section to the right of us you can get up into. And you can get a box in there. And so you have to kind of like juggle the boxes over and bring them to the left where you will stack them. But we're just going to ignore that. And we're just going to jump in there and instantly get zapped by the machine, basically. Put the white thing back on, and there you go. So that's the fastest way to beat it, I think, is just jumping up there. So you'll see we got the ending that results in you kind of losing, I guess. But yeah, we got the ending. That's the fastest way I know of to beat the game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and let's see what our time is. It'll tell us here in a second. So you see our cone is all like darker now because it went through the machine twice or something now. But yeah, it's just gone through a lot. Poor cone. Let's see, what's our time? I don't think we can move anywhere. I think it just kind of ends. Whoa. Yeah, we got the whoa ending. 21 minutes, 25 seconds. Hey, not bad. Pretty good. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Go play Cone. It's awesome. Bye.